if you're somebody that's trying to make a name for themselves in the industry, or maybe you're somebody that's lucky enough to have a big following in this industry, or maybe another industry, the best advice I can give you is don't accept everything for free. Remember, business is business. It's great being offered things for free by other companies, and it's a good ego boost. But if you're going to think of the long term, me personally, I think it's better to build bridges, not necessarily with other people in the same industry as you, but maybe other companies. For instance, Bulletproof Gymwear, you know, they ended up sponsoring me when I first started getting a bit of a following, and they paid me. You know, it's a business. There was no ambassador thing. And then when our company grew and we started doing our own alpha brand, we didn't want to do it with anybody else. We chose Bulletproof. And, you know, you build up that relationship where you not only trust each other, but you become friendly with each other. You become, what would you call it, Harry?
You build up a good rapport with somebody.
Yeah, a good rapport with somebody. A bit like Finch Signs. And, you know, there's a reason to this. Finch Signs, this van, you'll see the green van just outside the window there. They don't know I'm doing this video. They're busy working. I've mentioned them before. They've done all of our signs on it. I remember being behind that van on the A14, and I just rang them and I told them that our company is growing rapidly, and we want to build a business relationship with you. We have a following, and you know, we could also do some great advertisement with you. But you know, the thing is, it's about sticking with one company, because I know more than most how easy it is to use people. We get it. How many messages do we get? We get over 10,000 a day, easy, as an average. And so many companies saying, you know, if we do your sign for you, we'll and you do a video, will you do it for free? But you want to know the quality of the work. And we went to their warehouse, we spoke to them, we had a good crack with the lads. It was a family-owned business, isn't it? Wes and his sons. Yeah. And he mentioned the following to us first. And I said to him, yeah, it's all well and good doing that, but I would rather pay you. If you feel like you want to give me a discount, that's great, but we don't want to accept things for free, because we're more than capable of paying. Furthermore, business is business. At least then, if something isn't right, like Harry once said, he wants to be able to say, listen, I'm not happy with this, I want it changed, instead of being awkward. And it's all about building bridges with other companies, not so much in your industry, but just other companies in general. That way you're not limited to your industry, and you can always guarantee whatever business you may be in, you can always guarantee a sort of a longer life doing it. You know, you've got to think of the long term, not the quick money now. Do you know what I mean? Because I think that's where it's going wrong, isn't it? People just want the quick fix, money now, and they're not thinking of the long game. As much freebies as they can now to say, I'm associated with this company, I do this company, look, I'm sponsored. They're not fucking sponsored. They get freebies, and it's called being an ambassador. There's a big difference. Me, I'm in this industry to earn money. And if I can help people along the way, and we can help change the industry and do some good and bring out products that people actually want, fucking best job to be in, isn't it, Harry? Yeah. The only thing we do need is a heater. Just look at Harry. He's done up like a fucking Eskimo. A bit cold. But look at our offices now. They're busy work. Look. The other thing is, when you build a good rapport with people, you tell them what you want, and then they learn about you. They know what you want. And that's what they've done. They've learned about us, right? And he's gone and done stuff. So we'll pay him for a job. Then all of a sudden we'll come in. We didn't even want these extra jobs done. And he's gone and done them, and it looks fucking cool. And they're extras that he's done for free because he wanted to, or he knows, you know what, that's missing something. Because he does this all day, every day. It would look better if I put this on there. And he just goes and does it. Things like this. I said, could you put reception on the door? Because I think that would look cool. I come in today, he's put a fucking gorilla there. How cool is that? It's like here, we had the gorilla put on there, and we've got some of our products put on this Perspex board. I come in today, and he's gone and frosted out the glass and put our logo on there. You know, it's when you build up a good reputation with people and a good rapport with people, they don't mind doing that stuff for free, because you know, you're paying them for a service, but then you're going that extra mile and you're helping them promote their business. because they're actually good at their job. So there's no fakeness about it. And when you do that, they're like, you know what, he's a good lad. I'm going to do this as an extra for him. I don't know what else he's fucking done. I say that, but they're probably fucking skiving now or eating or doing something that they shouldn't. Oh, look at Alex at once. Here he is.
Yes.
That's Wes. He's the owner of Finch Signs. He's waiting for the punchline here, like he's gonna. You're waiting for it, aren't you?
I'm saying nothing, mate. I'm saying nothing.
Wes is trying to look like me at the minute with his glasses.
I've had my glasses longer than yours.
Have you?
Yeah.
I'm sure you are. You have. You're about as old as this fucking machine. You've probably had them since, I don't know,
Since you
we
cut
won
the
the
ribbon
war.
on Stonehenge.
Yeah, you cut the ribbon on Stonehenge. I mean, look what they've done. They've even gone and put. Okay, here's another thing you asked me. I gave him the pictures of our athletes, gave him the pictures of me. Harry gave him the pictures of our products, and we wanted it on, you know, I think it's an aluminium board with some black print on. We come out, what they done? Got to put LEDs behind it. This is what I mean about doing extra, going further. You know? It's that's what you want to. That's what it's all about. Anyway, Harry, what was you on about the frequently asked question?
Oh, a lot about leucine and how it mixes and mixing it with things and just in general.
Leucine and creatine. Oh, I'm going to stop going on about that, but that personally is important to me, you know, because you will end up having a longer life in whatever industry you're in as long as you build these sort of bridges. But you know, hopefully you will get my message. Leucine and what?
It's just leucine in general.
I think there's 2 customers that have just come in that they're dealing with leucine and creatine. So some people were saying that the leucine doesn't mix well and it's got a tangy taste to it. And what's the best way to mix creatine? I did a video on the creatine the other day. Leucine is tasteless, but it does have a tangy taste to it. You mix it in a blender. Let's fucking do it now, actually. Did you get cordial? Okay. So leucine is the most important ingredient in a BCAA. I use Kalel now as my intra-workout drink, and I can also use Kalel on non-training days because it's got all the other compounds and ingredients in it. Leucine, you can mix a drink of leucine if you don't have an intra-workout drink and make up your own intra-workout drink or your own rest day drink, what I call it. You can mix leucine in with L-glutamine with creatine and sip that throughout. Now it will go frothy once you do it, but once you let it set, it will just go like a normal cordial drink, as flat as anything, and it's easy to. You just need to take your time with it. So let's to show you firstly creatine. Creatine is easily dissolvable. Put 1 scoop in there. And then you swirl it. There you go, that's mixed up. Just like that, there'll be no lumps in that at all. Now, that's if you were just having creatine on its own. Glutamine will be the same. Leucine won't. Leucine will go lumpy. That's why if you're going to make a drink with leucine in it, I mean, I have this for breakfast. Creatine with a drop. There you go. That's just creatine. With a drop of Robinson's in it.
Product placement.
Product placement. And that's what I have for breakfast. It's easily drinkable and it doesn't taste of anything apart from Robinson's. If you want to make a rest day drink or a intra-workout drink, then what I suggest is water, your creatine, Robinson's, and see, look, no lumps, dissolved. It's that easy. Put some more water in there. L-glutamine. L-glutamine is important to have throughout the day because it stops you from burning muscle tissue. And leucine. Now, people say leucine is getting lumpy, that's because you're not mixing it right. Put 1 scoop of leucine in there, and that's it. You do this in the morning, put it in a flask, you drink it throughout the day. That worked, didn't it? That's it, that's enough. What you do, you get your flask. The other thing they said is it goes frothy, doesn't it? Of course it goes frothy, you've just blended it in a fucking blender. Now you need that to set for maybe 30 seconds or a minute. All the cloudiness goes, all the frothiness goes, and it just goes like a normal Robinson's drink. Apart from, it's got all your Alpha Essentials in it. It's that easy, and like I said, you can drink that throughout the day, drink it during your training sessions, and it's a win-win. You grow, you make gains, although you won't look like me, because it's genetically impossible. And I hope that's answered a few questions. It doesn't really have to be the Alpha Essentials you can buy. You can buy creatine from other companies, you can buy leucine from other companies, you can buy L-glutamine from other companies, you can buy L-glutamine from Holland & Barrett. I'm sure they all mix the same. So whatever brand you use that method of mixing and you can create a real good rest day drink or intra-workout drink. It doesn't have to be our brand. But like I said to you on the last video, the difference between our brand is everything is made in-house. So our creatine, the grammage in that tub does not include the weight of the tub. It includes what's actually in the tub. That's the difference. Now you do have different qualities of raw. You have different qualities of L-glutamine, different qualities of leucine. You do not have different qualities of creatine. My creatine will be exactly the same quality as the cheapest brand in the country's creatine. Creatine is creatine, isn't it, Harry?
Pretty much,
yeah. You don't have a better quality of creatine. However, the cost comes into effect. One, the name, Alpha's a fucking brand. Two, we guarantee the weight, we're not going to sell you it underweight. And three, it's the packaging. And because, you know, we don't skimp on costs, things cost, and we're a business and we're in profit like anything else. There you go, look, see how the colours start to come back, and then that frost's going to be gone, and you've got a good drink for the day. Hopefully I've answered all your questions. Are we in stock on these at the minute? If we are, we've probably got a few left. Do you know the stock on it? We're in stock on quite a lot. I know we've got some Alpha A5s in, we've got some Pure Alphas, we've got some Alpha Trilogy in. We will have some essentials. If we don't, they'll certainly be in stock by Friday, same as the Bipolar. Other than that, that's it. Alpha Trainer, baby.